With the introduction to cloud computing, I will be discussing all those topics which I'm discussing today once again in more detail. But yes, still, this particular session is going to be really very important because it is an overview session in which I'm just going to give you the overview of cloud computing. What is cloud computing? Why it is important? Its key features and all. So let's move further. So simply, what is cloud computing? Why is cloud computing important today? Key benefits of cloud computing service model, different models are there, and types of cloud deployments. So this is the stuff which I'm going to discuss with you right away. First of all, let's talk about the part one, that is what is cloud computing actually. So when we talk about cloud, cloud computing is actually the computation where the cloud is involved. And now this cloud is simply the place where we are storing our data on a server, you can say. So, cloud computing is the on demand delivery of computing resources such as servers, storage, database, networking, software, and analytics. So, it is not only a server like a, you can say, Google Drive. No, actually, it is having different features. You have the server also, storage also, databases are there, networking like powers are there, softwares, different softwares are there which can be used. We will be talking about them in very detail further in the upcoming sessions, you can say. And the analytics can also be done right away on the cloud itself. So simply, cloud computing is the on-demand delivery of computing resources such as servers, storage, databases, networking, software, and analytics over the internet, commonly known as the cloud. And this particular all combo, you can say, the combination of all of these is actually known as the cloud. So instead of owning and maintaining physical infrastructure, businesses and individuals can access computing power as a service, typically on a pay as you go basis. Pay as you go means whatever you are using, only for that particular you are going to pay. So let's talk about why is cloud computing important. Okay, so simply rapid digital transformation. These days, if you are going to store everything offline, so it is going to be difficult. Like everybody is having a lot amount of data, multimedia we are having. We are not only having the files, normal files, documents or something, Excel, PPT and all. We are having multimedia. We are having videos. We are having images. We are having, you know, whole bulk amount of data today in today's era, you can say. So businesses are shifting towards digital solutions and they require scalable and efficient IT resources. Now businesses are also storing their data online, simply on the digital medium, you can say. And yes, they take help of the online resources like cloud computing, because if they are going to maintain everything inside their copy paper or registers offline, so that is not going to be helpful. Like there are the MNCs and different companies are connected to each other, different branches are there, and the data is shared. So like register will be not like going from one department to another or one office to another branch via, PN or something, because now the cloud is there and the things are connected through network. So simply the data transmission is very easy, and digital solutions are getting provided by the cloud computing, you can say, in the IT companies. Then remote work and collaboration. So cloud services enable employees to work from anywhere. Now this is the point what I was saying before, that simply wherever you are, either you are at home, you are at your office or anywhere else, because cloud services are online through internet. So simply if everything is present there only on the cloud, so you can access it from anywhere, anytime. Cloud services enable employees to work from anywhere with access to the shared resources. So multiple employees in a company, a team, or maybe there are some like, read, write, execute permissions and all dedicated to different, levels of the employee in the company. But yes, there are shared resources. Big data and AI is also there. So cloud platforms provide high performance computing needed for data analytics and artificial intelligence applications. So cloud platform provide high performance computing needed for data analytics and artificial intelligence applications also. Now, simply the fourth point could be cost optimization. So here the cost is very minimum as compared to the offline infrastructure when you store the data on, you know, warehouses, offline, you are storing the stuff. So instead of purchasing and maintaining expensive hardware like hard disk you are purchasing or something, businesses only pay for what they use with the help of the cloud computing pay as you go basis. Okay, we will be talking about in very detail about this. So security and compliance. So leading cloud providers offer advanced security features also. Regular updates and compliance with global standard is there. So leading cloud providers are there like AWS, Azure, Google Cloud Platform. There are so many. We will be talking about them in very detail afterwards. Now, simply the third part is here, which is key benefits of cloud computing. What are the key benefits? What are the benefits? What benefits we are getting through it? So simply scalability. Businesses can scale resources up or down. So there is the provision that you do not have to stuck. You are not stuck. You do not have to stick towards something. That okay, I have 1 TB only. Now what? So simply if you are having cloud services with you, so you can scale up, scale down very easily on the demand basis. For example, an e-commerce platform can handle high traffic during sales events and sales down afterwards. Then when we talk about the second, you can say cost effectiveness. Along with the scalability, you get the cost effectiveness. No need to invest in physical infrastructure. Pay as you go model reduces upfront cost and lower maintenance expenses as cloud providers manage updates. So simply cost is reduced. Then simply the security is also there. Advanced encryption and authentication mechanism is there. Disaster recovery and backup solutions are there. So simply compliance with industry security standards like ISO 27001 and GDPR and HIPAA, that is HIPAA. We will be talking about them in detail further. So simply there are, you can say, multiple benefits. And next we move towards the cloud computing service models. So there are models, different models, 3 different models are there. So simply infrastructure as a service is the first model, you can say. IaaS it is known as. And IaaS provide virtualized computing resources over the internet. It offers flexibility in terms of computing power, storage, and networking without requiring businesses to maintain physical hardware. So simply IaaS provides virtualized computing resources. Okay. And now simply when we talk about the different examples of IaaS, so AWS, that is the Amazon Web Services, they provide EC2, sorry, that is Elastic Compute Cloud. So simply as I'm telling it again and again, I will be discussing them in very detail afterwards. I'm just trying to give overview right now. So it provides virtual servers to run applications. When we talk about the Google Cloud Platform, so Google Compute Engine is there. It offers a scalable and flexible cloud infrastructure. Microsoft Azure is there. So in the Microsoft Azure, VMs are there, virtual machines are there. They enable businesses to run multiple operating systems and the environment on cloud itself. Then the next thing which comes into the picture, that is the PaaS, that is the PaaS, that is the platform as a service model. So PaaS provides a platform that allows developers to build, deploy, and manage applications without worrying about the underlying infrastructures. Like simply, you don't have to worry about any underlying infrastructure, that how you are going to deploy and manage the things. So in the context of Google Cloud Platform, if I talk about the example, so Google App Engine is there. It automatically scales applications based on demand. When we talk about the AWS, so there's the AWS Elastic Beanstalk is there. Beanstalk is there. So it helps deploy and manage web applications using popular programming languages. When we talk about the Microsoft Azure, so Microsoft Azure app services are there. It enables rapid web and mobile application development. Then simply the third one which comes into the picture, that is the SaaS, which is known as the software as a service model. SaaS provide fully functional applications over the internet. So users don't need to install or maintain softwares. They access it through a web browser. Okay. It is like fully managed. You just have to directly use it. Then applications are the Google Drive. In the Google Cloud Platform, Google Drive is there, Dropbox is there, Gmail is there. So Google Drive, like simply it is cloud storage and file sharing service. Dropbox, you must have heard about it. Like it is online storage and file synchronization service. And when we talk about Gmail, Gmail everybody use in our daily lives. You all know it very well. So simply the cloud-based email service it is. They all are using these cloud services definitely. And which is coming in which particular category, you must be getting some idea. Although as I am saying again and again, it is going to be in very, very detail afterwards. In depth with multiple examples, I will be discussing it. Now coming towards type 5, sorry, part 5, that is the types of cloud deployments. So simply the first one is public cloud. So public cloud is one type of deployment where like it is hosted and maintained by third party cloud providers. So as it is known as public cloud, so definitely third party is involved there. Resources are shared among multiple users. So multi-tenant system also it is known as multi-tenant system. Some examples are AWS, Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud Platform. We are going to discuss about them in detail, and AWS would be the major one. Then simply like public cloud. Okay. Second is the private cloud. So simply the exclusive to private means it is private. It is exclusive to single organization, offering greater control and security, and it can be hosted on premises or by a third party provider. For example, company owners are there. So company owned data centers, VMware clouds in the virtual machines are there in the Azure. So in the Azure, VMwares are there for the private cloud. Then third one which comes into the picture, that is the hybrid cloud deployment, which is hybrid and multi-cloud strategy, you can say. It is following multi-cloud strategies because hybrid means mixture. There are multiple type of cloud computing services involved into the hybrid model, hybrid deployment model, you can say. So when we talk about the hybrid cloud, it is a combination of public and private clouds, because we have already talked about that there are two different, that is the public and private. So definitely it is a combination. Hybrid is a combination of public and private cloud to balance the flexibility and security features. Then when we talk about the multi-cloud, so as I have written here, hybrid and multi-cloud strategy. So when we talk about multi-cloud, so it uses multiple cloud providers to avoid vendor lock-in and improve redundancy. Here, like you are using different cloud services, different vendors. So simply the redundancy will be reduced. If some particular server is down, you will be able to maintain it through different server, definitely the data. So it will be like there will be no data loss in such cases. Example could be like a company might use AWS for hosting application, Microsoft Azure for databases, and private cloud for sensitive data. So this way, the hybrid and multi-cloud strategies can be implemented when you are in an like infrastructure or organization you are going to deploy on the cloud. So simply, cloud computing is a game changer in today's digital world, offering businesses and individuals the ability to access computing power, storage, and services without heavy upfront investments. By understanding the different service models like IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS, and deployment options like public, private, and hybrid, organizations can leverage cloud solutions effectively and efficiently for improved scalability, security, and cost efficiency. So I hope this much is clear.